Hey guys, it's Brian from Arrowhead Garage, and today we're replacing the front struts on our 2009 Pontiac G6. So if you're a G6 owner and you're into DIY videos and taking care of your own G6, make sure to check out this link, which is somewhere up here, of all my G6 DIY videos that you can do at home and save yourself some money. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're a G6 owner, hit the like button, comment down below, let me know which model G6 you're driving. And with that, I'm going to shut up and get to wrenching on this week's episode. Let's go. First things first, we're going to jack this beast up and take off that tire. Safety first. Okay, let's get this wheel off. Next, pop the hood. Okay, next we need to take off this bracket right here that holds the brake line in. So we're going to get a open end wrench. I believe that's going to be a 13 millimeter, and we'll get in there and we'll open that up. And I lied. It is not 13. 10 millimeter on that one. Should spin off pretty easy, as you can see. Then it just lifts right out just like that. Just kind of let that hang off to the side there. Now if that's done, let's turn our attention over here. That's your drop link, and we're going to need to take that off. So you can hold it by here and then spin this off, or you can get back behind there and take that off. Now this boot is cracked on mine. I probably should replace this, but I'm not going to because I didn't order it today. Wasn't prepared for that. So let's go ahead and get this off. Okay, let's see if we can get an impact to take that off. There we go. That'll do it. I had to take a jack, come on here and compress that suspension piece in order to get up in here. So in order to get this out, just going to take a small hammer and just push it out. There we go. We'll spin this off. We'll finish getting that out. There. Now, that's out of the way. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to replace that. But that'll have to work for another day. So that's out of the way. Now, these bolts. Now, if that's out of the way, we have these two bolts here to get undone. 18 millimeter. There's one. And again, we're going to put these back on just so we can tap them out, because they are a press fit. Do not try to screw this part undone. And then there's one right back here. Let's get this one. Okay. Now, this one down here. Actually, before we do that, it's a great time to remove the bracket here. Go and get that out of the way. Then we'll put these on. Run them down flush. And big hammer time. Now we can go in, unscrew these, and again, we're just going to gently tap these out. Now you may need a punch to get those out. So let me go grab one of those. There's one. Jesus.
And the guaranteed lowest price thanks to their verified price match. Let the lawn experts do your lawn care, because you've got way better things to do. Visit TrueGreen.com to get the best lawn at the best price. Guaranteed.
So tip number 319, lower the jack down after you've released this. All right, we got our bolts out. Let's go up top. Next, you have three 13 millimeters. You need a deep socket, 13 mil. And you're not going to remove them, you're just going to take them loose. Okay. About like that. Now, do you see how it lowered down? This whole piece is about to come out. So you're going to go ahead and pull off these ones. Then you're going to grab a hold of the strut and take that off. Grab a hold of that strut. There's another nut. Set it up there. And then bring this down. All right, here we go. And then you can pull the old one out. Now remember, when this goes back in, there's a flat spot right there. That goes towards the motor. Let's go get our new one. All right, so here's our new strut. Make sure that this part here is pointing to the outside. Make sure that your point of entry for the sway bar goes there. This means it's in the right direction. Also on top, there's that flat part. Now, if you get yours and this top part does not line up with that bottom part, this top part here can spin. So you can spin that to move it around in case of shipping it got moved. So with that, let's get it up in there and let's start this. Down she goes. And while holding that up, just go ahead and put on those nuts, just finger tight to keep this in place. Okay, let's go back down here. Okay, installation is the reverse. Go ahead and get the knuckle back into here. Get your bolts. Remember, they're going this way. There's one. Down here, number two. You might have to wiggle it a little bit and get it in there. Okay, those are those two right there. Now, remember, you have this bracket that goes back on over those two. And then you have your two nuts. We'll get those started. Next, just take your hammer and you're going to gently massage those bolts into place. And that bottom one. Okay, now we're going to tighten these down. Okay, and these need to be torqued to 85 foot-pounds. $85 foot-pounds of these. $85. $85 there. Next, don't forget your brake line holder. Just slides right back down. Last to do is that sway bar linkage. All right, we are done on this side. Got the sway bar in. We've got these bolts tightened down. The ones up top, we're going to wait till the car is fully down. But remember how this thing on this side where the bracket was? Well, when you get over to the driver's side, it's going to be on the back side over here. Actually, this nut is going this way on that side. So it's held down not by the nut, but the head. That's about the only difference when it comes to the side. So let's get the tire back on and let's call this job done. All right, 1, 2, 3. Lastly, now that the weight of the vehicle's down, 13 millimeter, it's 18 foot-pounds of torque for each one. There's that. Good. I'll try the other side. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for another Pontiac G6 video. As you can see, installing those front struts are not that hard. Keep in mind one thing. If your struts come misaligned, once you put that strut up there and you put those 3 nuts on top in the engine bay, you can twist that bottom piece to line up correctly with your knuckle that you got to put it in there. So basically, it's the 3 bolts on top. It's disconnecting the sway bar bolt and those 2 18 millimeter bolts, and then just hammer them through. Make sure not to, twist those one side. Only the side with the nut comes off. Then you hammer out the other ones because they're set a certain way. So with that, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thanks so much for watching another Pontiac G6 Brotherhood video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're a Pontiac G6 owner, please comment down below which one you have, what model year, what configuration. convertible, coupe, or sedan. And if you need any help on your G6, let me know. I'll make a video for you. So until next time, have a good one. See you then.